Oh man. It's like Villager News, only Amiga News. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Amiga News with AmigaBill.
All right, here you have it, folks. Amiga News for the week of June 9th, 2024. And I see one of my capture cards didn't freaking come on, dude. Come on, dude. I don't know what is good. This freaking app, why do you make it so hard? Why do you make it so hard for me? Why do you make it so hard for me? There we go. See, it always changes. It always changes. All right, so breaking news. Breaking news. This is not over here on my computer. The Terrible Fire. Breaking news from Terrible Fire. Let's see. Where do you say? The Terrible Fire 4060 is out. Now, what is the Terrible Fire 4060? My guess is it's like the 1260, except for the Amiga 4000, which is killer because I have an Amiga 4000 I need to pimp out. So, like, you know, in my 1200 here, I've got the Terrible Fire 1260, and it's an 060. Oh baby, I'm running a lot of RAM on it. I think it's 128 megs. I'm running at 50 megahertz. I love my Terrible Fire 060 in there. And now, it's nice to see big boxed Amigas getting some Amiga love. So now there's a Terrible Fire 060 card for the Amiga 4000. Breaking news. Breaking news. Terrible Fire, keep up all the amazing work, dude. The Retro Hour says the 4060 looks insane. Love the upgrades that are hitting the big boxes. Exactly, Retro Hour. Because all these wedges, the wedges get a lot of Amiga love. You know, the 500, especially the 1200, lots of Amiga love. The big boxes are kind of forgotten about a little bit. Do you have a link? Terrible Fire, if you got a link, I can put it up. If you got a linky link, I can put it up. Well, breaking news, Terrible Fire 4060s are now done. Okay, I heard there's more breaking news from, here comes the boat. The boat is co-host of the Amigos podcast, all-around awesome dude. He's also hosting the panels at Kickstart 2, which is coming up last weekend in June of 2024 in Nottingham, United Kingdom. What's the news, baby? Bring the news, Kickstart news. We're excited to let you know that all the attendees at Kickstart 2 UK Amiga Expo will be getting a free copy of Amiga Forever and C64 Forever 10 R3, thanks to the incredible support of our sponsor, Clianto. That is, boat, that's awesome. I think I can do something about that. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I got my Amiga Forever over here. I don't know, maybe I don't have it over here. I got my Amiga, I've got multiple copies of Amiga Forever. That is awesome news. So it's Amiga Show, it's AmigaShow.com, right? Let's put that up. Amiga Show, it's .co.uk. I don't know, is that what no. AmigaShow.com. I can't remember the Kickstart link. There, oh, boom. Check out the big brain on Bill. See, I was thinking of retropassion.co.uk, and I knew uk.co.uk, something in there. UK Commodore Amiga Show, the 29th to 30th of June 2024 in Nottingham, UK. Look out for Robin Hood and his merry men. Oh man, coming up, I would love to go to this. We got Pete Cannon, John Schuller, that's the boat, Tony Warner, Stu Cambridge, DJ Hoffman, Trevor Dickinson, all these special guests. It's going to be a huge party. I know Polyauxpo is performing too. It is the premier Amiga event of 2024. Freaking amazing. I'll drop the link in the chat. And dude, and you get a free copy of Amiga Forever. So like, everyone who goes can experience Amiga. I love that. I love that. Boom. And the Retro Hour is Robbie, the organizer of UK Amiga Show. He says that we are going to announce a new Amiga system at the Kickstart show as well. That's very, very crazy because I know there's a new Amiga system brewing, the A600 GS. And there's another one brewing too, the potential A500 Maxi, potentially. Allegedly. Allegedly. So it's gonna be super, super exciting. Man, it's gonna be super exciting. Oh man. Arcade Ages, what is going on, dude? Great to see you. Yo, 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 my man, Arcade Ages. So yeah, lots of big things happening at Kickstart 02. Free copies of Amiga Forever. New game system announcements. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be awesome. But we'll have the finger on the pulse of Kickstart, even if we're not there. Can you drop the link in the chat, Boat? Speaking of computer shows, computer festivals, and computer events, the folks in the United Kingdom, the folks in Europe aren't the only ones that have fun. You know, they're not the only ones that have fun. We also have fun here in the United States of America. Coming up this weekend in Hurricane, not Hurricane, West Virginia, is the BoatFest Retro Computer Expo, hosted by the Amigos podcast, the Boat and Aaron, awesome dudes. Oh man, it looks like a fantastic event. I've seen videos of the event in the past. I know they broadcast live from the BoatFest sometimes. That is, oh man, I'm sorry it's a little cropped there, Boat. I'm sorry it's a little cropped, but yeah, here's the link. It's oh, you already dropped the link in the chat. Boatfest.info. I love it. So if you're in the USA or if you're not in the USA and you feel like spending some quality time in gorgeous Hurricane, West Virginia, that is coming up this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, BoatFest 2024. Vincent GR76, my main man. Great to see you, Vincent. Vincent is like one of my oldest followers, if not my oldest follower. He was like Guru Meditation subscriber, like one. Appreciate you, Vincent. I hope all is well, dude. Delta Wave, if a Maxi ever comes out, you will indeed soil yourself. Well, Delta Wave, let me just say, you better buy a few extra pairs of underwear because I would bet heavily on the Maxi. Everyone was betting heavy on Sierra Leone yesterday in the Belmont Stakes. I think the A500 Maxi is a better bet than Sierra Leone was. Not the Maxi, but something brand new. That is crazy. So we're gonna have the A600 GS. We're gonna have the allegedly the A500 Maxi, and now the Mystery Machine. The Mystery Machine that is being announced at Kickstart 02. The Mystery Machine. I love it, Robbie. Oh, that's so cool, dude. Dadler TL. What is going on, Dadler TL? What's boom. Photon, thank you so much for the resub. Photon, I had so much fun rating you last week. I didn't realize, of course, SCX is from Scoopix. I didn't really totally like remember like get who you were when said raid Photon. I'm like, oh yeah, of course I know Photon. Dude, your stream was awesome. You're awesome, and appreciate you very much. I need to have another sip of beer. What's up, Dan Salvo? Great to see you, Dan Salvo. Take me home, country roads. You know it. Oram says BoatFest is a 6-hour, 40-minute drive for you. Nice. Yeah, BoatFest is a 10-hour drive for me without stopping, like at 9:47. What's up, Ralph? Vincent, love you too, man. Thanks for being here forever, dude. Belmont at Saratoga was weird, Greg. Yeah, Belmont really should be at Belmont, you know what I'm saying? But Saratoga is a beautiful place. The International Amiga Man of Mystery, yeah. Never expended money, I love it. Dan Sobel says Photon is his gateway into Amiga game dev. Oh, dude, Photon is a really cool dude, Dan. Sigurborn 947 is no issue with the nice little playlist and some mates. Oh, cool. Yo, what's up, Retro Amiga Lauren? Great to see you. Yeah, Photon, thanks for the resub, man, and thanks for being awesome, dude. Okay, so there we have it. 2 breaking Amiga news stories are Kickstart 02 is got free copies of Amiga Forever, Terrible Fire 4060 060 upgrade for your Amiga 4000, BoatFest Retro Computer Expo coming up this weekend. Woo! Woo! Miss Wolverine DK said, I saw the picture, it said Project X2 Light Years, but the sequel to that game is called X2 and it's on the PS1, PSX. Oh, Mr. Wolverine DK. Let's continue the Amiga news section because I found something pretty rad. This is Project X2. And now you all know Project X, fantastic shoot 'em up for the Commodore Amiga, one of my all-time favorite games. And now they're working on Project X2. It's like a sequel to Project X. Now, to be fair, this is not an Amiga game. This is a PC game. They just dropped a demo. I can't play it because I'm all maxed out here right now. I can't play the demo. I literally just saw it right before the stream anyway. But we can watch this rad video of Project X2. I think it's super cool. Let me pause the music here, folks. Ami Party is. Pause the music. We'll go back here and we're gonna watch, check out this video of Project X2. I'm gonna go over here. We'll go full screen. This looks cool. Let's go to YouTubular. YouTubular, let's go. And here we go. I dig it. It looks awesome.
Destroy waves for power-ups.
They brought back all the original Project X weapons from the Amiga version. I love it. Dude, I love the graphics, man. It's cool. It's cool. Making a spiritual successor to an Amiga game is very, very cool. It's a true Project X sequel. I love it. Yo, Madsen62, greetings. It's a pleasure to have you here, Madsen. Fred Zeta, blasphemy. Oh, but this thing has got Amiga in the DNA. Hardcore, Fred Zeta. Hardcore Amiga in the DNA of this game. I'm freaking loving it. Retro, it looks amazing. This is gonna be like my favorite PC game. What's up, Geeks vs. Geeks? So I just thought, I like to find these little interesting pieces of news, but see, challenge the old school way. Even though it's technically not a new Amiga game, and this is an Amiga game at heart. This is an Amiga game running on a PC at heart. I freaking love it. Project X2. I believe it's made in Poland, like my wife. KL64 says, even after seeing only a few seconds of this preview video, I want to play the game already. Oh yeah. Dante's asking, does it have the blessings from Team 17 itself? I got no idea, Dante. No idea. No idea. Blasts for me, hilarious. Mage is asking, are the original devs involved? I don't know. All I know is what's in this video. And I think it's some Polish dudes who are doing it. But it looks cool. It looks really, really cool. I'm so excited for it. Dude, look at that thing, that circular.
3, 2, 1, go.
That circular enemy, freaking awesome. D Mackie, it looks great, right? I'm totally digging it. You can't wait to test it anyway. Oh, quick shopping. Oh, cool. Weapons upgrades. Grab those coins. I totally dig it. I'll try and find out answers to your questions. In the meantime, I'll drop a link to this video in the chat for you all. Amazing Amiga fans feedback. Oh, nice, dude. I'm pretty sure he was on like the ppa.pl getting feedback from Amiga fans in Poland. So, yeah, exactly, Greg of Florida, birthday boy. So there's I should have put the link. I didn't put the link in the goodie bag. Sorry about that, because I literally just saw this like right before the stream. But there's a demo available that you can download, and again, it's for Windows. Copy. Here's the link, guys. Here's the link for y'all. Oh, Winterwolf68K just dropped a link to the actual demo in the chat. Thank you, Winterwolf. That's freaking awesome, dude. That's awesome. Thank you, Winterwolf. All right, cool. So there you go. Project X2. I dig it. I'm 100% on board with that. Like, let's go. Speaking of Poland, let's go back to Ami Party. Okay, cool. Oh, I love Ami Party. So there you have Project X2, the first piece of news. Now this, actually it's not the first piece of news. First piece of news on my schedule. Incomplete Facebook link. All right, Winterwolf will get on it for us. Now this was like breaking news last week. It was happening like on the stream. But check it out, Final Rider, there's a new version of Final Rider coming out for the A600 GS. You know, we've been talking about the A600 GS a lot on stream. It's this new Amiga device from Amiga Kit that is gonna be released at the end of June. It's an ARM-based Amiga in a little black box, kind of like a Vampire V4. but it's an ARM system. It's not FPGA, it's an ARM system, and it's got a whole new Workbench environment that's based on Scala. I believe it's based on, my brain stops working, folks. I'll think of what, I can't even remember. You know that. The freaking Workbench is not Workbench. I can't, sometimes my brain just stops working. I need more Ginkgo Bilboa, I don't know. Anyway, A.R.O, thank you, A.R.O, thank you, Amix, thank you, Chris. It's based on A.R.O, and it's called AmiBench. Yeah, AmiBench uses A.R.O, exactly, thank you. That's what I was trying to say, but also, it comes with the updates of new pieces of software. We're talking about Personal Paint. A new version of Personal Paint is coming out. You can paint in 1080p, which is awesome. And there's a new version of Final Writer coming out, which is pretty crazy. This will also be on the Amiga A600 GS. New Final Writer 7 will be preloaded on the A600 GS. Final Writer has been put back into active development over recent years. Version 7 will soon make its debut pre-installed on the A600 GS computer. That's pretty freaking cool. I dig that. What do you guys think? Final Writer is a famous word processor for the Amiga computer, originally developed by Softwood in the mid-1990s. It rapidly developed a significant loyal fan base amongst the Amiga community. Now, I used to use Final Writer to make the WOG newsletters. I would write all the articles with Final Writer, and then I would paste them into PageStream or load them into PageStream. So this is super cool, man. Final Writer 7 on the A600 GS. Now I wonder what new updates there are for it. I don't know what just happened. Jost 80, holy crap, Jost 80, 77 months of subscriptions. That's incredible, Jost. I think Jost is definitely one of my original subscribers here on Twitch. I appreciate you so much, Jost. Thank you so much. That's amazing, Jost. Thank you. So I don't know what's new in Final Writer 7, but let's see. Let's see if we see it here. Oh, cool. Final Writer can be started from AmiBench to desktop environment and will open on a 1080p screen. Very, very, very cool. So, I mean, hey, that's something new. So yeah, Amiga, so the A600 GS will have Final Writer 7 pre-installed, along with updated apps Octamed 8, Personal Paint 7.4, and Directory Opus 4. Very, very cool. So anyway, here's the link. Read all about it. Here, read all about it. Final Writer 7 preloaded on A600 GS. Boom. Boom. I'm psyched. I can't wait. I'm excited for the A600 GS. The problem is so many new systems. So many new systems, so little time, right? Yeah, Directory Opus 4 as well, exactly. Greg of Florida says, GS, worst initials ever. Greg, I'm not gonna lie, I agree. To me, GS, I don't really know what GS means, but in my instincts tell me game system. But apparently it doesn't mean game system. I thought it meant Amiga 600 game system. It doesn't. I think it means Amiga 600, it does mean something, but I can't remember what it means. Apple II GS, exactly. Neighbor, you're gonna pick up a 600 GS, very, very cool. Grinder Cowboy, it looks like a great little machine, totally agree. You're gonna have to save up some coins for the Maxi? Yeah, dude. And get some Depends, Delta Wave, get them ready, baby. Get them ready. It means, oh, Greg, I didn't even think of that. It means the Amiga 600 Greg S, totally. Yeah, Retro Hour, I'm pretty sure the GS is an acronym, it's for something. Oh, yeah, Dante 3D Dev, I believe you're right. That's what I read, graphics and sound. Yes. It means great stuff, holy bit. I think Dante 3D Dev is correct. I think it does mean graphics and sound. But if I were Matthew, I would just ditch that right now. Because of course the Amiga has graphics and sound. I would just ditch it and say the Amiga 600 great stuff. Holy bit is on point, on point. What's up, Bodma? Great to see you. I love GS 2000. That's a cool name too, Predzeta. Holy bit for the win, exactly. It's kind of like LG, life's good. You know, the A600, good stuff. Totally dig it. All right, you all know, oh baby, I'm so excited to play this game. It wouldn't be an AmigaBill news section without a trip over to Indie Retro News. Flying Shark WIP. You know what I need in the saloon? I need a WIP. I need an actual WIP. Flying Shark WIP remake for the Commodore Amiga 500 gets a new demo. Now you all know, like, we've played this demo on stream before. We're gonna play it again today because it's that good. So there've been some new improvements. Flying Shark, a new arcade to Amiga remake by Magnus T with JMD and John Chuck Aris, has recently been teased with a new demo that you can download and play right now. To coincide this new Saberman has got a new video. Originally, many people felt the Amiga version that was released in 1988 was a bad conversion. People said it had repetitive gameplay, the port was lazy, and the Amiga could have handled the graphics with no problems, the arcade graphics. So here we are with this new remake of the game. Oh, I gotta tell you guys, it looks so good. It looks so good. We're unsure how far development will progress until its official release, but we can already see that it looks amazing. Yeah, let's see. How do I mute? Pause. We'll take a quick peek at Saberman's video, but we're actually gonna play the game. Saberman reviews. I'm gonna skip ahead to the gameplay because we're gonna play the game on the stream today. I mean, it looks so good. It's really fantastic. If a problem comes along, you must whip it. You know it, Sigurborn. You got GX 4000. Oh, nice, dude. Yo, Corbo, I need a whip so bad. Instead of buying an A500 Mini, I'll probably go for the A600 GS instead. Grinder Cow. Yo, you know what could be cool, Grinder Cowboy? A600 GS plus A500 Maxi. That could be cool. Or who knows, Grinder Cowboy? Maybe this new system that's being announced at Kickstart, maybe that's your ticket. There's so many ways to experience Amiga now. It's bananas. Or you can just go to Kickstart 02, get yourself a copy of Amiga Forever and call it quits. I mean, hey, nothing wrong with that. Yo, MRW22766, have I tried the Evercade? I have not tried the Evercade yet, but I do know that there's Amiga stuff on the Evercade. Michael was telling me all about that stuff. That was like a big development for him 2 years ago, or it was like a year and a half ago, so that's cool. I haven't tried it on the Evercade. It's a great question, MRW. What's up, Silver Rat 70? Great to see you. Carry on, what new system was announced at Kickstart? Well, Kickstart hasn't happened yet. Kickstart is happening at the end of June, 28th and 29th, and there'll be the announcement of the new system there. So stay tuned to Kickstart. Oh. Silver Rat 70 says, per Matthew Lehman, owner of Amiga Kit, the A600 GS means good stuff after the B-52 song of the same name, to continue the tradition of B-52 names on the motherboards. Oh, so I had some fake news there. I thought it meant graphics and sound. I thought I read that. So there you go. The A600 good stuff based on the B-52 song. Silver Rat, thank you for the correction. I love it even more now. That is very, very cool. Silver Rat, thank you for setting us straight there. Sigurborn, I got a soft spot for Shumps too. So there we have Flying Shark. We're gonna play it in a little while, folks. Pause. Go back to the music. There we go. Here's the link. I'll paste it into the chat for y'all. Copy. Paste. Boom. All right, next up in the Amiga news sec. Now this one is wild, folks. We're gonna play this one today too. I think I gotta lower this down a little bit. I just mix by eye now, which I don't really love, but look at this. Look at this. Hidden Gems of Ireland. What the heck is this? Hidden Gems of Ireland, a metal detector game for archaeological artifacts in Ireland in this new Amiga WIP demo. Oh, baby. We are whipping it so hard today. If you ever wanted to experience metal detecting, the search for history in the ground using a metal detector, but don't want the hassle of finding new permissions, the expense of buying a brand new detector or finding bottle tops, ring pulls, and large iron curd, then you might be interested in this new work-in-progress demo called Hidden Gems of Ireland, a new Amiga game in which you detect historic locations to find ancient artifacts without being handcuffed as night hawkers. Here is the latest from the creator. This game sounds nuts. I love it. We got it all loaded up and ready to go, by the way. I warmly welcome everyone. I would like to present to you a new game created in Backbone. Why in Backbone? Because I don't know how to program, and Backbone is a great tool for creating games. Fair play. Of course, the program has many limitations like any other on the Amiga, and ultimately I would like the game to be rewritten by some talented program while adding many ideas that I could not use here. By design, it was supposed to be an educational and adventure game, but due to engine limitations, arcade elements came. All right, cool. Well, we're gonna check it out. Dude, I'm telling you, if I was making the game, I'm just, you know me, I'm just crazy, I'm just spitting ideas. I would, instead of metal detector, I would have a Guinness detector. I would have a Guinness detector. Maybe we're gonna do that. I tell you what, folks, when we play the game, we're gonna have a metal detector in the game. IRL, we're gonna have a Guinness detector. I'm gonna walk around the saloon. With my Guinness detector, and we're gonna see if we can find any Guinness. That's what I'm talking about. Guinness detector. You watch and see. Oh, it's gonna be a wild one today, folks. It's gonna be a wild one. You watch and see. All right, Hidden Gems of Ireland, Saberman. Saberman. There we are, cool. We're looking for stuff in Ireland. Looking for stuff. There's wild dogs, lamps, castles. Oh man, I can't wait to try this one out. There's some stuff going on at the top of the screen. We gotta learn what that's all about. Oh man, you know, sometimes I see people using metal detectors on the beach. So if you can't be at a beach in New York, you might as well go to Ireland. Oh, Amix312, the A600 GS comes with Zune. It's the open source version of Magic User Interface. Ah. So Ami, IRC, eyebrows, and etc. will all work on the A600 GS. That's super cool, Amix. That is super, super cool. Guinness detector is terrible fire? That's hilarious. Oh man, it'll be fun. This will be a fun one to boot up. Let me put the music back on. I hear lots of chuckling. It sounds like a fun game. Play. My touchpad is twitchy. All right, here we go. Here's the link to the Indie Retro News article. Copy. Go over to the chat. We'll paste it. Done. Enjoy. All right, next up in the Amiga news section, we're still over Indie Retro News. Still over there. Tony, Montezuma's Gold, a fabulous monochrome platformer for the Amiga, AtariXL, and Commodore 64. Oh. Purple Haze. Control yourself. Thanks to Monochrome Productions letting us know, we've been told if you're hoping to play their newest creation for the Amiga, AtariXL, and Commodore 64 called Tony Montezuma's Gold, then at some point from this article going live, you'll be able to play this top quality platformer that will also be premiered during Pixel Haven 2024. So Pixel Haven is an awesome event that happens in Poland. Pixel Haven's really, really cool. A game that looks like it could be right at home on a classic Mac with monochrome graphics. Oh man. Saberman's got a video. We've got the demo we're gonna play today. Vladimir Janovic, Dudek, Maciek, Maxki, Adam Gilmore, and Mateus. This game is pretty spectacular, guys. I can't wait to play this game with you. I'll give you a little sneak peek right now. A little sneak peek of the Montezuma. A little sneak peek of the Tony. We're gonna play it in a little while, so. Oh wow, I don't remember all this stuff. Here's a little sneak peek. This is what the game looks like, and we're gonna play it in a little while. This is the Amiga news section. Commodore Amiga, Tony, Montezuma's Gold. Proton Fig, what is up, dude? Proton, we started the stream with your latest demo that you sent me, because I know we watched the video last week, but I wanted to see it on a real computer, so we opened the stream with a new complex demo that you made, Cyberman 6. It freaking rocks. Hayes is excited. Hayes is excited. Woo. Nivrig, I need to ask the guys at Ami-Party. I'm probably gonna put it in a goodie bag. Ami-Party happened last weekend, and they made a double CD set. We checked it out on stream. I don't know if I have it over there, but it's a double CD set with all music that's been produced by Ami-Party attendees. It's super, super cool. The music is amazing. Yeah, I love these graphics too, Mage. I love them too. Quantic CD32. Wait until you see this game. We're gonna play it. Super, super cool. Thank you for the news article. Tony, here's the link. Link it, baby. All right, what's up next in the Amiga news section? Ami-H.E.R.O. Ami-H.E.R.O, an Amiga game inspired by Activision's 8-bit game H.E.R.O, gets a much-needed update. I remember H.E.R.O from my Atari 800. ColecoVision, Commodore 64, C128,
Z.
X Spectrum. If you remember it and you'd like to play it on your Amiga, then make sure to check out Pavel Tukanim, Tukatash, Solor, and Marcin 8BM, latest game update of Ami-H.E.R.O, an Amiga game which is inspired by the Activision 8-bit classic. In this game, you play as Roderick H.E.R.O and must search the cave system for the miners of Mount Leon, who have been trapped deep below after a recent volcanic situation that's occurred. The game has multiple levels, different themed underground areas, dangerous enemies such as spiders, and bombs to blow up walls to reach the miners trapped below. Saberman comes correct again. Saberman comes correct again. We're gonna play it in a little while too, folks. I got Ami-H.E.R.O. I bought it on the itch.io, and we're gonna play it in a little while. Carrion C4 says Ami-H.E.R.O and Tony are coded by the same guy. Oh wow, I didn't know that, Carrion. It didn't click. That didn't click with me, Carrion. Thanks for letting me know. Retro Evreni, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I'm AmigaBill. I stream Amiga stuff here on Twitch almost every Sunday. We call it the Sunday Fun Day. I love to stream new Amiga games like Ami-H.E.R.O, classic Amiga games. Oh, hold on, we're getting raided. We're getting raided. Where are my alerts? There we go. Amigos Retro Gaming with the raid. That's the boat and Aaron. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for the raid. Retro, Evreni, Amiga Forever, Amigos, hello. Yo, listen, if you're not following the Amigos here on Twitch, you need to go follow them right now. Thank you, Nightbot. Thank you, Texas Foosballer, for shouting out Amigos Retro Gaming. Tinfoil, what's going on? What is up, Amigos Retro Gaming? I'm guessing that's Aaron. Great to see you. Foosballer knows the Amigos. I'm telling you, Amigos Raid, Mitsoyama, what's up, Amigos? What is up, Amigos? Oh man, Amigos has got, like we said in the Amiga news section, big event coming up this week, Boatfest 2024. Coming to you from Hurricane, West Virginia, not Hurricane, West Virginia. Rob O'Hara, Rob Flack O'Hara, one of the first retro podcasts I ever listened to. You don't know Flack. Oh, Duncan Styles here. You love that Amiga 1200 lighting effect? That's the Souls board from Rob Cranley. Boat, wah, wah. Here comes the boat. Boat, I got plans for Here Comes the Boat, by the way. I'll get to it one day, I promise. Oram is stoked that the Amigos are in the house. I love it, man. I love it. You know, we got the Amigos holding things down here in the United States. I remember when Anthony and I first started the Guru, that's about the same time the Amigos started up, and I feel like I was just so psyched to see some other dudes not too far away in the States, like rocking out on their Amigas. I love the Amigos podcast. They have podcast, like a legit podcast. You know, you can subscribe to them on iTunes and all that good stuff. They have a YouTube channel as well, and they stream here on Twitch. The Amigos are everywhere. Amigos are everywhere. I freaking love you guys. You love the Guru. One of these days we'll have to bring the Guru back. It's just, you know, time is my enemy. I've been focusing on the streams. So there you have it. Ami-H.E.R.O. Go follow the Amigos. Go to Boatfest 2024. Hang out with those dudes. Hang out with Oram, my main man. Rob O'Hara. Ash said hi. What is up, Ash? It is so great to see you. Ash, hope you're having a great day. Ash, I really enjoyed your stream. Ash was streaming last week after my stream, like at night, and she was playing this really cool game that Fractal Mind Mike made. Fractal Mike, he comes into these streams too. It's a cool PC game that Fractal made. It was kind of like a Day of the Tentacle type style game. Super, super cool. It's how awesome. I love when people in the community, people in our community, like make their own stuff, and then we support them. You know, Mike made this rad game, boom, Ash streaming his game. So cool. That was a good one, Ash. That was a good one. Rob says he'll be there in Big Rob's van, living the van life. Ooh, Rob, I dig it, dude. Captain Jack Black van style. I love it. Oh man, I would love to meet. Like I said, Rob. You Don't Know Flack I love. That's one of the first podcasts I ever listened to. I love You Don't Know Flack. I've listened to You Don't Know Flack back and forth across the United States many times. You don't even know it. I'm telling you. I was listening. I'm telling you. I loved loading time. Loading time was my favorite part. I love loading time. That was really, really cool. All right, Ami-H.E.R.O. All right, Indie Retro News. Thanks for all the awesome articles. Now, was it who dropped this in my Discord? Someone dropped this in my Discord. I want to give credit where credit is due. You know what I mean? Where was it? Oh, I see more breaking news. Porthal dropped this into my Discord. This is something called, he says, Alinea-computer will be producing the Schubert D520 HDMI video converter for Amiga Classic. They hope to start serial production in 6 weeks. Sep Lemon Amiga with the resub. 44 is a good number sometimes. Sep Lemon Amiga, thank you so much for your support here on Twitch, and also your incredible support over on the Patreon. I appreciate you so much, dude. I hope you like the new credit sequence. I'll send it out to all the patrons. It's still not done yet. We're still at 1.2.1. Maybe next week we'll have 1.3. I don't know. But Sep, I got your avatar up there on my credit sequence. Stream starting soon. Stream ending soon. Hot Tub 2.0. Hot Tub 1.2.1 right now. Sep, thanks for your support. Porthal, yeah, thank you, Porthal. Appreciate you. You haven't seen the new credits, Sep Lemon Amiga? Oh. I'll play it after this. I'll play it after the news section. Anyway, so this is so cool. Look at this thing. So what's that? Geeks vs. Geeks, 7 months of Amiga bliss. Thank you so much, Geeks vs. Geeks. I really appreciate that. I don't know what's up with my Streamlabs. I don't know why I have the weird notification, like the default Streamlabs notification is not supposed to be like that. I'll fix that next week. But let's take a look at this. So, you know, there's a lot of ways to get video out of your Amiga. I really dig, you know, the RGB to HDMI is rad. Right now, I'm using on this setup in the saloon it's called the open source scan converter. Back in my normal streaming setup, which is probably not gonna be my normal, this is probably gonna be my normal streaming setup now. I've got the RetroTink 5X. But look at this little rascal. The D520 video converter for Amiga Classic. It's got, okay, boom, there we go. It's got, okay, so you have your HDMI out, and then audio in. So what you do is you take, you know, I'm sure it comes with a cable, like a RCA, stereo RCA to mini cable that plugs into there. So you got your sound embedded. That's what you plug into the back of your Amiga. Dude, I don't know what that dial does. It's the control dial. It controls stuff. I don't really know what it does, but it's got a knob on it. Hey, you know what? If you have a device with a knob on it, I'm in. It sets the Amiga to 11, exactly. Agamon, what's up, Agamon? And that's how it looks. It plugs into the back of your 500 or, you know, any Amiga with the typical RGB out on it. And you're silent to HDMI. Very, very cool. It ain't cheap. 166 pounds. But I would love to give it a shot. That looks cool. It looks very, very cool. So we will put a link into the chat. Now wait, I'm curious because he said that Alinea-computer will be producing this in 6 weeks, but the link is for Amiga-computer, so I'm confused. But the bottom line is, it's a cool device and it's available. It's coming soon. Paste. There we go. There you go. What's up, the Industrious Rabbit? Great to see you. It amplifies the experience, exactly. Oh, Duncan, does it flicker fix? Let's take a look, dude. I don't know if flicker fixes. It's a great question. Video converter. It converts it into a digital video signal. Compatible with the 500, 500 plus, 600, 1000, 1200, 2000, 3000, 4000. Very low latency. Firmware update via the Amiga. Line doubling in progressive formats. So there you go. So I consider that flicker fixing. Line doubling in progressive formats. PAL and NTSC. Supports OCS, ECS, and AGA. No super res, that's fine. Overscan up to 672 by 520. 24 bits per pixel. 800 by 600. Very, very nice. Oh, it'll put in scan lines too. 0 to 100% scan lines in 16 steps. Very, very nice. Switching between interlace progressive mode and V-blank without frame loss. Very, very nice. Very intriguing. I dig it. Look at that. Jelly Be Good with the resub. Jelly Bee, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Jelly Bee is a friend in real life too. Jelly Bee and I hang out at VCF East. Jelly Bee, thank you so much for your support, man. A good evening to you. I'm a horse. I sound hoarse today, Super Tech Boy. You've been battling a cough for a couple of weeks? Oh man. Yeah, I'm using a different mic. I'm using I'm wireless. You know, like I got freedom. I can go everywhere. So this is a Sony wireless lav, and usually I'm on my Sennheiser microphone, but theoretically the Sennheiser is better. But I hope it sounds nice. Fishbot, you like the wireless? Sigurborn assumes the dials to adjust the audio if you bring the Amiga audio input in. It's a good assumption, Sigurborn. Someone had a good question. I wonder how it's powered. Isn't there, it looks like, to me, I think it's, wouldn't it be powered by the RGB port? I think it's powered by the RGB port. Is that possible? No modification of the Amiga is required. Plug it into the DB23 video port of any Amiga Classic. Power supply via the Amiga. Right there. Boom. I love how we answer questions. Power supply via the Amiga. The audio in is to get the output and plug it into the box. Yeah, it comes with the wire. It comes with the RCA to mini connector. So you take the RCA out of the back of the Amiga and plug it into that box. And then it puts the audio in with the HDMI stream. How is AmigaBill Studios East? Oh yeah, it's Super Tech Boy. It's coming out. It's coming great. I love it, dude. The Amiga Saloon is kicking butt. I'm loving being here. Sorry I missed all the chat. Let's see. Porthol says Alinea will. Amiga sold them some years ago. Got it, Porthol. Thank you. Agamon, I'm using the OSCC right now too. It's good, and I love the retro thing. Wireless is really nice. I like it. Yeah, Super Tech Boy. I love being able to move around. Boat of Car says you sound good to me, and I like to watch you move freely around the room. Yeah, I like to stand up too. Sitting down, I felt too constrained. I was sitting in the chair. I was like, I got here. If I move too far this way, I'm off the mic. I can't move. I'm connected with all these wires to the computer, and I'm all. Now it's like, woo! Like, let's go, baby. Like, let's go hang out with Voltron. Let's go read some books. I freaking love it. And I got wireless cameras. Oh man. John McDermott, what is going on? You think the control knob is for variations of scan lines? It could be, John. Great to see you, by the way, John. It could be. I don't know what the knob is for, but it could. Yeah, I imagine that's a good point. Because it says it's got 16 increments of scan lines. That's a good point. It could very well be. I don't know. McDop, it is expensive compared to the RGB to HDMI. It is, but being that it plugs into the back, you can use it with multiple Amigas. But you're right. You probably could, Sigurborn. You could. Is it actually east? I was just guessing. Yeah, this studio is technically, it is northeast of my other location. It'll be interesting to see how it hangs on the back of a Checkmate A500. Might need some legs for support. Yeah, it's a big boy. It is a big beast hanging out the back of your Amiga. It is a big beast. You could play your game standing now, joystick in hand. I could Super Tech Boy. I still like to have my Monster Woody on the table because I still, my Woody's big. I like to give it some support. For a small Amiga, can be a great solution. Yeah. Mixels, you love the open source scan converter. It's really good. Totally. Sep, read some books. I got a lot of books up there, Sep. A lot of books. I wonder what resolution it outputs at. It's a good question, Amiga Cami. That's a very good question. I would hope it's like a 1080p. I don't know. It's a good question. Lots of questions to be answered. Do you think the fact that it'll work with any Amiga is an appeal? Totally. Oh, Agamon, that's a cool setup. It looks like 800 by 600. Oh, you think that's the output? I mean, these days I really like a device that scales it to 1080p because, I mean, look, most people are gonna have a 1080p monitor or 4K monitor these days, you know. All of the capture devices work smoothly with 1080p, so 1080p would be ideal. It is. It's Super Tech Boy. It's a Tasmanian devil back there. Super Tech. Do you want to see it, Super Tech Boy? Oh wait, let me finish the news, then I'll give you a little tour. All right. Next up in the Amiga news section, breaking news from Dante 3D Dev. This is a long news section. Castlevania AGA June 24 update. The June update for Castlevania AGA adds a proper Simon Belmont specifically made for this version. It's got an options menu with a music test feature to enjoy the soundtrack, WHDLoad version to launch from Workbench, and other fixes and improvements. Check out Dante 3D Dev on itch.io. We're gonna play some Castlevania. We're gonna check them out. We're gonna check out the new Belmont. Oh man, I love this game. It's so good. It's so good. We're gonna play it in a little while. Here's a link where you can download Castlevania AGA from Dante 3D Dev. Throw it in the chat. Boom. Yo, what's up, DJ DTAPR? PAL resolutions don't scale well, 800 by 600. Yeah, it'd be weird, Cami, if it's only 800 600 because it looks like to be a European device. Now, all right, that's basically the Amiga news section for June 9th, 2024. But there's, I found this other thing that's pretty interesting. It's not really Amiga news, but it's called Copener. And it's an analyzer for Amiga demos. Let's pause the music for a second. I don't understand. So all people who are smarter than me can put the sucker to use. And this is like a very, very early WIP of the Copener, but it's really cool. Check this out, folks. Let me go to my music here and just pause the music for a second, because I think we're gonna want to hear some music here. This is Copener. Let's see if it works. Copener.heckmech.de. So it's made in Germany. Do we have Copener? There's our, okay, so welcome. Please select the Kickstart ROM or load a snapshot to get started. Kickstart 1.3 recommended. Let's just make it easy on ourselves. Let's load 9 Fingers Classic. We'll load the demo 9 Fingers, and it's gonna analyze it. It's doing some analysis for us. Let's turn up the volume. If I knew, look, you can take a snapshot. It's showing you all kinds of stuff. This is the worst demo of the Copener possible, but it's basically showing you what's happening at different memory addresses.